as you can see, there is a new Soul version out, 094, and we have city light integration. Ah, that's awesome. I love my city lights. And we're gonna get started soon. Just need to set some configs here. And then we're good to go. So, which category are we streaming in? It is, of course, Kerbal Space Program. Let's go. What that? One. Da-da-da. Quality is good, and we are back. Beta ellipse, nice. Some just open SFS and Juno. What? What are you writing? But welcome. How was your day so far? I guess here we are all good on this front. Let's check mark here. Yes, there we go. Okay, we should be all set. Let's move the game over here and get started. What are we going to do today? I have prepared a little something, as you can see. Artemis Sol 094. Yes, so we are doing an SLS mission, an Artemis mission. Basically, redo Artemis 1. Was 1, yes, I guess. Capturing, and yeah, this is a bit ugly. Interesting, that seems like a bug. The city light shouldn't be so visible when the sun is still up. Yeah, it's still not final, right? It's still pre-stable version, so bear with me on that one. Anyway, today we are not going to do the launch anyway. It's not our main focus. Our main focus is going to capture reentry. And start a mod that does some nice things with I need to find out which one that is. It's pretty interesting. But we have already a pre-built SLS. Block 1 available. Block 1 stock. This one. See? Pretty nice. Pretty straightforward. It doesn't have the whole launch tower, etc., etc. But yeah, well. This is SLS versus Starship in KSP now. It's falling now. It's, are you a real person? I'm not so sure about that. Are you a chatbot? Meta, beta, ellipse. What's happening? I have no idea. Anyway, we go in. So we are basically... we're not going, and I have a save file already. We will get to that later. First, just to begin the stream nice and with some nice visuals, we will do a launch. Right? We will do a nice launch. Do we have some clouds? We don't have any clouds. That's a bit boring. We want clouds. Give me clouds. I want clouds. I have clouds. Why not? Why not? Let's do it like this. Just for you to have a look at, right? Some nice clouds, and we also do a nice... that didn't work so well, the autopilot. That was really not nice. So basically, what I did last time was to use SLS to do the launch. 50 degrees is over there. Okay. So let's say we launch in 3, 2, 1, ignition. And then we rotate. And 1,000 meters we can start our gravity turn. First we go some nice clouds, those look amazing. Gravity turn starting. Look at this cloud ocean. Brilliant. Blast off, yeah. That looks really cool. We can do a bit more of our gravity turn. That looks super nice. Okay. Basically correct the sound barrier. Now we need to get our apoapsis to about 200. I mean, just doing this for the visuals. I already have a save where we are on our way, in an orbit actually, around the moon. And another save where we are already on our way back to Earth. Because, as I said, we want to capture re-entry of the Orion capsule. And it is a pretty special re-entry. Because it is a kind of a double dip re-entry, right? We have BlackRex TUFX enabled? No, we don't. Now we do. Boosters should burn out soon. There we go. Bye-bye boosters. So, as I said, double dip re-entry. So we first enter the atmosphere, but we don't go too low. Because the capsule, it has some, let's say, built-in lift. And we use that to get in the top layers of the atmosphere again. Just first dip is just to lose speed, because we're coming from the moon, we have a lot of speed, right? So we lose a lot of it, and we go up again. The temperature will cool down a bit, etc., etc. And then we actually go down. I'm planning to use this flight recorder feature, this one. Can I actually make it a bit bigger or something? I guess it just stays like this. Because we can capture our altitude here. And that should look nice, hopefully. Oh, we are already way too high. We need some vertical speed here. Horizontal speed. So yeah, that should then nicely visualize how we go into the atmosphere, we go back up a bit, and then we go all the way down. So Let's see how that works out. Yeah, okay, let's just coast for a bit. Close to... close to apoapsis, and now we go to an orbit, I guess. Hopefully. Let's see. Good so far. I have some delta V left even in that stage. Okay, that's a good orbit. Let's enjoy the view for a bit. We are above some ocean. We don't see much. Ha! Reach space! Yes, I mean, how? It's interesting. Are you a real person or are you a chatbot? I'm not so sure still. But you can somehow grasp what's going on the display. So, what is it? So yeah, this is apparently the 64K soul texture. We're a bit high to enjoy the beauty of it, but looks super nice. Super, like many details. All the rivers are there, mountain ridges, coastlines. Super nice. And now, as we can see, city lights. I just love my city lights. City lights are amazing. Also, you are not just on a pitch black darkness going around here. You see some stuff. That's really nice. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Some ocean. Ah, there is some land coming in sight. There we are. Okay, good. So, we can now go to our main objective of the stream. Something's going on in Discord? What? Just a notification. Nothing important. Okay. So, as I said, I have prepared some saves. This one is the best one. We went to the moon, right? And then we came back to Earth. From the moon, we have quite some speed. But that's all good, all fine. We see some nice aurora borealis here. We reset what we have here. Capture altitude. Are we also interested in orbital speed or acceleration? I don't know. Orbital speed, maybe. Okay. So, we will do the following. Everyone just new colorful in RSS. Yes. Good, so we are going to go to 47 kilometers. I tested this a lot last night. So we're going to exactly 47 kilometers periapsis. And then we will do the dip. Go to approximately 70 kilometers again. And then do the final reentry. This is how it is supposed to work. Let's see if we actually make it work. What is happening? Always something new. What's going on? Why? What the hell? Let's do a nice reload. And hope it fixes it. If not, we'll need to restart the game, maybe. Yep. That doesn't look good. Let's do the following. Let's restart the game. I mean, what good is it with visual glitches? We don't want any visual glitches. Attackman! How did you manage to get that rocket in orbit? My SLS can't get into orbit for some reason. Can't. I mean, I think you mean can't. I don't know. Did you watch me do it? Because it's just a normal ascent. Didn't even use MacJab or anything. Yeah, well, with which part are you struggling? What's not working? Not enough delta V, or not enough ignitions on your engines, or what's the issue? So we are loading back in. Takes some time with the 64K textures. But all good, all good. We have the time. And hopefully the visual glitch is gone then. I didn't have that glitch yesterday evening. Even with MacJab, it says something with ISP, but I didn't understand what does that mean. I mean, ISP is just how efficient your engine is. Did you use the pre-built SLS, or did you build one on your own? Because here, what we just did some minutes ago, I used just the pre-built from the mod. Okay, let me make sure to check some interesting settings. It should mean, everyone, it's meta. Okay, I definitely need to check this one. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, good. Shouldn't be the issue. Okay, so apparently we still have our Orion capsule flying there somewhere. Let's see. We are. No visual glitch so far. That's good. If we say capture this, we close this, will it still capture? It does. Okay. So we can hide this, or maybe we can also just leave it open. Just sitting somewhere here. Okay. I did use the pre-build. Was that the mistake? No, the pre-build is fine. Okay, so next question. What are you using? Are you using Sol or RSS Reborn or RSS, or what are you using for Earth system replacement? Because that gave me issues at first. Okay, anyway, here what we do now is jump forward in time quite a bit. Okay, that's good. And now we do some decoupling magic. First, we need to go to our 47 kilometers. I forgot about that. Haha, can we still do it? Guess we can with the power of the engine. I'm using RSS. What are you using? I'm using Sol. So if you use RSS, your scale is going to be Earth scale, right? And the pre-built SLS that comes with the mod is built for Kerbal-sized systems, not for Earth-sized systems. Also real scale. It's built for Kerbal scale. That's the issue. I had the same issue. Oh, we're entering. Okay, 47 with this. Nothing. We totally fucked this up so far. But maybe we can still save it. Okay. Starting re-entry. Do we have the correct TUFX? We don't, of course. Now we do. Okay. So we kind of messed this up. Anyway, let's capture some nice visuals. Anyway. Thank you, let me try your mod. Yeah, but when you use Sol, there's also different configurations. Essentially, what it means is you have to go to the configuration of Sol and use the quarter scale system. Not the real scale, quarter scale. That is close to Kerbal sized, right? And then it will work. Okay, so here we go. We are already at 47 kilometers, almost at our periapsis. We got our apoapsis down to 3000 kilometers already. So we will do one fly, just watching. Starson, welcome. Yeah, Meta Ellipse is here. I don't know, that is a bot, right? It's kind of strange. We will do one where I have all the numbers visible, etc., for you to enjoy and understand what's going on, and then we will do one more to capture some nice visuals. So as you can see in the graph, we're going down still. We brought our apoapsis down to 800 kilometers already. I'm good at you. Yeah, thank you. It's this meta ellipse and the beta ellipse is strange bots. But they keep my chat message count high, so I like it. As you can see, we are already gaining altitude again. The yellow, the white line is moving upward again. Our apoapsis, we brought it down to 300 kilometers already. And it should be fine for us to capture it close to 80 kilometers. Once we hit that, I will tilt a bit upwards to create even more lift. But we need to get below 80 kilometers, otherwise we will just go into an orbit, right? Again, that's not what we want. So I guess we need to go lower even. Can we make it? It's gonna be close. Might need to change our trajectory a bit. 92 kilometers? They are bots, I think. Yeah, I agree. The entry has ended. Not quite. We are still inside the atmosphere and we are still losing speed and apoapsis. We need to get it below 80 kilometers. We are at 85 now. Can we make it below 80? I mean, we still do a re-entry. It's fine. I just didn't want... I wanted to stay in the atmosphere. Let's time warp a bit to make this quicker. 83. I don't know. 82, 81. $81? Are we staying inside the atmosphere? Yeah, we still are inside. So it's 900 meters. 700? I don't think. We will go out of the atmosphere. It's fine, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Oh, look at that. We're getting close to some Aurora Borealis. And 86. And then we do a nighttime re-entry. This one we can then go retrograde. So that's a nice curve there. The scale, I don't know, auto scale is fine. Yeah, let's leave it like that. We're not losing any more speed here, right? But we will go inside the atmosphere soon again. And that will lose us some speed and do a re-entry then in the end. By the way, I have also installed some nice IVA mod. Gives us some nice instruments here. They are unfortunately not interactive or anything, but we have them. Okay, let's continue. I don't quite like that we will re-enter during night time then, but that's how it is. Is it a polar orbit? Kind of, almost, yes. Let's quickly have a look at... So it's super inclined, but yeah, almost polar. Which is why we are so close to the Aurora, right? So, it should now be safe. We should nicely see... Oh, why does it say storage here? Storage 100%. Is it not able to capture the full thing? That would be really annoying. Okay, we're going down over some city lights again. Oh my god. We need to enable some cheats, unfortunately. So we have infinite electricity. Good, that's enough. Is this the cloud layer still, or is this the actual ground texture? I'm not so sure. Let's see. No, this seems like the ground texture. Slow us down, please. Oh my god. We're going to crash. Aha, we made it! The heat shield got incinerated. But everybody made it down alive. Okay, I'm a bit annoyed by this... by this graph here. Why does it stop? Why does it say at some point it's at 100% and does not record anymore? So what we do have here? Scale 8.2 kilometer per pixel. Okay, this is the graph size. I see. How? Why? What does these 100% mean? Is this something in here that we can... Okay, some explosion in the background. We have 4 Kerbals, and that's also strange. Because obviously I want to capture the whole thing. That would be really nice. Somehow it's not possible. Exported as... okay. No. But why do you say 100% and not capture anymore? Does anybody have any idea? Or know how this works exactly? Why does it say 100% here? Let me quickly Google that. KSP, MacJab, Light Recorder, 100%. Does not bring up much. Light recorder storage. Here. Somebody posted, flight recorder keeps running out of storage. Does anyone know how I can add more storage? I need to add a UI to edit it in your KSP install. Find plugin data, MacJab 2 settings, and open it. Find the MacJab module flight recorder section and edit history size. The recorder will keep history size X precision seconds of history. Okay. I mean, let me do that. It says not while in flight or the VAB. So everything else should work. So we go to the Space Center in that case, I guess. Now let me try to find the config that they mention here. It's supposed to be in the MacJab 2 folder. Plugins, plugin data, global config, found it. Okay. Now somewhere there needs to be flight recorder. Okay. Flight recorder. History size. Let's make that 10 times the size. Okay. Meta is leaving. Bye bye. One less bot. That's unfortunate. Okay. I mean, that means now, hopefully, if we reload the save, maybe we can then capture more data. We'll see. Let's give it a try. We can time warp through it. But this time we don't forget to first set our correct periapsis value of 47 kilometers. We said a little less than 47, right? So let's go to 46.67, something like that. So we have 48, 47, and a bit below. Let's say, yeah, 46.6. That's good. So now we go a little bit closer. Okay. Reset, altitude, orbital speed. Okay. And now we stage. I don't know why the camera is always in this nasty state. That I don't like, but yeah, here we go. Why is it that they both just left? It's, I don't know, those bots, they do strange things. I have no idea. I staged, didn't I? Okay, now it's staging properly. Okay, here we go. Entering the atmosphere. So those two pieces, they apparently have less drag. Oh, okay, now they have more. Ouch. That hurt. Okay. By the way, I missed a lot. What are we trying to achieve with the SLS? Basically, I'm recording... trying to do a comparison video of SLS versus Starship. Which means... We already in the last stream we captured the Starship footage of Starship reentry, and now we are capturing SLS Orion reentry. And the Orion reentry is quite interesting, the double dip maneuver. You first go down into the atmosphere to lose some speed because you have a lot of speed coming from the moon, right? and not just a low Earth orbit. And you go up in the atmosphere again after you lost a lot of speed, and then you dip a second time to do the actual landing. So I'm just trying here to capture some nice footage for the videos. Yeah, just some nice footage that I can use in the video later. I missed the Starship reentry, yes, but it's VOD on my channel, right? You can just rewatch it if you want. Or wait for the cut and edited video, of course. So how does it look like from the inside? Pretty chill, I would say. Doesn't look too bad. First city lights start to appear beneath us. What does the number say? We are at 39 kilometers already. That's a bit low for my taste. We are going down. That is not the re-entry that I was looking for, I have to admit. So less than 47 is not the way to go, apparently. No, we are on a downward trajectory. That was not it. But apparently the change for recording the data seems to have worked. Okay, let's do that again, and this time we properly go to our desired 47, because with 47 it worked quite nicely already. I verified that. Time warp a bit, so 47 we need, okay. 47, a little less. Good. Let's go. It's time warp. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Altitude, total speed, mark. Good. Now we can stage. There we go. Retrograde. Camera fix. Right, there we go. I love how Earth reflects in here. Looks so cool. Okay, another chance to capture some. When's your next stream, by the way? I don't have a real schedule, to be honest. I just stream whenever I find the time. Mostly it's on weekends. But feel free to join the Discord. I always post in the Discord before I start the stream. So if you want to get a heads up, then Discord is the place to be. What is this? This is a new this is a new visual glitch. Oh my god. Let's look this way. There's less visual glitch. Maybe it's because we have not enabled black racks. No, doesn't matter. Okay. Anyway, we are capturing some nice visuals again. This also looks pretty cool. Like some, I don't know, superhero flying through the atmosphere. At least that's how I imagine it. Okay, what does the number say this time? 46 looks better. Still 34 minutes ahead of apoapsis and 1 hour ahead. That makes sense of periapsis. We're still not on our lowest point apparently. And we are still losing apoapsis. That's a good thing. So we are let's do one shot with like this, with the city lights. I just love the city lights. City lights are my favorite feature. Numbers. 90 kilometers in the atmosphere, that's good. We're getting back up again. So we are close to 80 already. Okay. Let's try to stay as high up as possible. We want to go way above 70 in the best case. But we are still going down quite a bit. I could slow it down a bit. We have some lift with the capsule. We have some lift. That's good. I was a bit late doing so, but anyway, it's okay. We're going to 68, I guess. He's having fun. Look at him. Yeah, 68, 500. 68 it will be, I guess. It's a nice visual. We see cards coming down, getting back up again, and then we will go down. That's good. I guess we can move retrograde. And just enjoy the show. It's gonna be a sundown. Sunset reentry, I guess. We'll see. Let's capture some nice images. So we're getting into really light atmosphere heights here. We're 25 seconds to apoapsis, and then we will whoop do the second dip. And I guess a second dip will be in the dark. But that's okay. Looks really cool. We should start seeing more re-entry plasma again soon. I guess by now we are... Yeah, we crossed our apoapsis and we are going down. What missions are you flying right now? I mean, I know the SLS one. Yeah, let me know if that works for you by... Can you... With RSS? Can RSS... I haven't used RSS, to be honest. I immediately started with RSS Reborn. But also there, I don't know if it has a quarter scale or KS RSS scale variant. So the Artemis construction kit mod, you essentially have to install it on a stock installation, stock system. Then it works. I have seen that there are, and also that is something that you could use. There are realism overall configs for the Artemis SLS rocket. So if you install that mod, the RO configs, you should be able to make it to space, to orbit. That should work. Nice visuals here. Trying to capture the nicest one possible for the YouTube video. It already looks pretty cool. It's going to be a... Which pole is it? North Pole landing? Possibly. That looks really nice. How high are we? 40 kilometers. Ah, yeah, see, this is what I wanted to see. That looks super nice. That is exactly the graphs that I was looking for. I will... maybe you are in luck. And I will do one more Starship re-entry. Because I, of course, want to compare the two graphs in the end, in the video. And when we did the Starship re-entry stream, I just forgot about the flight recorder feature. I simply forgot. There is one city around the pole, apparently. Interesting. Okay, we're going down. This is a super nice graph. Love it. $16 kilometers. Some clouds here, I guess. Guess it's clouds, yes. Six kilometers, we open the drogue chutes, and at 1 kilometers, we open the main chutes. I guess for you it is super pitch black. I can at least see a tiny bit of detail for the clouds and stuff. Okay, we can open the parachutes. This is the pole region where we're going down. Time warp through it a bit. Going to a kilometer height. Open the main chute. And there we can see the ground. Now you can also see something, at least a bit. You can see a bit. Not much, but a tiny bit. Time warp. Apparently, according to Parallax, continued, there are trees. Or at least some kind of, no, not trees, bushes on the poles. There we are. Welcome to the North Pole. Let me find some nice angle, camera angle here. This maybe. Yeah, so nice landing. This might, yeah, it's a bit too dark for an end screen. It's not what we should do. Good. Let's have a look at our graph. We perfectly see how we came in. We entered the atmosphere here at 80 kilometers. The atmosphere starts. We go down to about 47 kilometers, which is the point where we ditch the atmosphere a bit and go back up to 60, what was it, 7? So basically we lost a lot of speed here. As you can see, we went from 5,500 meters a second down to 3,500. So 2,000 meters a second we lost. And yeah, then we coast a bit over there, and then we go all the way down to the ground. Can I make it a bit bigger now with these buttons here? Will it lose? No, it won't. That's good. Nice. So I can use that for the video perfectly. That's nice. So we have it with the orbital velocity scale and also with the altitude above sea level scale. Pretty nice. 17 minutes. That was super cool. So I guess we captured everything that we wanted. What's left to do now really is capturing this graph for the Starship. What was the special thing that we did with the Starship last time? Just the fact that we glided on the atmosphere a whole lot of time to get rid of as much speed as possible in the higher atmospheric thingies. And that is about it. I had some notes, if I remember correctly, about reentry, which worked best. Are we going to do that now? Hey, Samuel Animator, welcome. You have not the best timing, let's say. We made it already. As you can see, we landed. Everybody's still well and alive. These guys are... Oh, what happened to your eye? Okay. Interesting. We landed already. We made it through re-entry. I captured everything that I wanted to capture. We captured also, and that was quite important to me, this nice graph of our re-entry. The double dip. And that was the goal of today's stream already. Was just arguing if I should do... I mean, come on. Let's just do it, right? Let's just go and do the Starship re-entry. Haha, yes. Starsun had a bit of a better timing. Do we... I need to check that. Starship install. I haven't updated it yet to Sol 094. So I guess we won't have city lights and stuff. Which is fine, I guess. We just want to get the graph. The re-entry graph. But yeah, won't be the perfect visuals, unfortunately. But it should work. I should also have a quick save point ready for re-entry. My notes at least tell me 60 kilometers periapsis, angle of attack 65 degrees. With RCS. Should work. We'll see. So, how was your day, Samuel? And always of interest to us here, what are you currently doing in KSP? Any specific mission that you're doing? I will quickly grab something to drink. Always very interested in what missions is everybody doing right now. Yeah, I know there are some part issues with the mod combination that I'm using here, but it should, I mean, it was, we already captured the video, right? Should be all fine because of none of them. It's all of some Saturn parts and Algol, all of that. Nothing is related to the Starship parts. Should be all good. Nothing to worry about. I always have, whenever I stand up or I tilt my head down, this thingy here goes like this, and then it looks like super stupid when I come back. Good that I sometimes look above there and my monitor that is above the other one and check the camera feed. Oh, we have city lights apparently. Did I already update 2094? Maybe I did. Not so sure. Good. My god, which one is it? Starship RSS, I guess. Okay. We should have a quick save. We did a super heavy landing, apparently. We have a quick save where we are in orbit. We have one for a landing approach. Which one is the correct one? Haha. It's funny. This is the one where we made it to orbit, if I remember correctly. Yes. So I said go to periapsis 60 kilometers and an angle of attack of 65 degrees. We don't want to do this here because we need to start it somewhere on the dark side so that we do the actual re-entry on at least a sunrise. Okay. That, of course, lets you experience it again, as always, in pitch black darkness. But that's how it is. We need to go to 65, right? That was too much. Can we still fix that? With our RCS. Let's see. Yeah, that should work. 65. All good. Oops, switching through cameras, sorry. Okay, here we are. There is the sunrise coming up. Why did the SLS booster get a raise? The booster? Hey, Flaffles! It had a solid performance. What do you mean, why did the SLS booster get a raise? During that... No. What do you mean? I have no idea. But how are you? Nice to see you. Okay, here we go. We should see a nice sunrise soon. And then we can... Oh, great. Yes. Oh, look, there. Sun's coming up. What we also cannot forget is deploying all the flaps, right? Flaps on the Starship, super important. If you forget those, you're basically screwed. Also, we need to enable the atmosphere raptors instead of the vacuum raptors. It was a joke that apparently failed. I didn't get the joke, sorry. But I'm good, thanks for asking. Nice, nice. Did I miss any of your latest videos, or did you not publish any lately? So, oh, 60 kilometers. We need to go to 60 kilometers. God damn it. That was my bad. I'm sorry. 60 kilometers it is. I'm confused. Did we mess it up so badly? Why is it not? Was it 90 all the time? I'm really a bit confused. Anyway, 65 we need. Oh, 60, not 65. 65 is the angle of attack. God damn it. Okay, 60. There we go. Let's go. Prograde. I said. Come on. Good. Let's coast there and do a save point, I guess. Let's say Starship Stream 2 reentry 60k. Good. So, as we said... Okay, we will do that later. Let's just coast to our desired place inside the atmosphere. Okay, there we go. Hitting the atmosphere. Now we go to 65 degrees, which is approximately here. This is our re-entry level. Hopefully it's gonna work. We will use some RCS to our help. Hopefully we shouldn't need as much. We should already, by the way, have this. Let's disable comms. Have infinite electricity. We are just capturing stuff here. We don't want to deal with this and have it corrupt our nice visuals, right? We want nice visuals here. Looking good. Okay, where are we, by the way? Some ocean. Some big ocean. I have no idea. Okay, at about 70 kilometer we will start seeing plasma. Ah, wait. Of course, what I'm missing is the following. MacJab, flight recorder. The whole point why we do this thing. I was not missing. Altitude. Orbital speed. Reset. Oh, oh, we don't have. We might need to have to do it again. But we have a quick save, so it's fine. Yeah, that's not going to be enough capture time there. I published a new one, not Junior Origins related. Oh, well, another game? Which one? What else are you playing? Yeah, we're already at 14%. Screw that. We go to the Space Center and then we adjust the config. Meta and Beta is back. Because you mentioned Junior Origins, I guess. Those two bots are really crazy. So I am back here in my editor, my IDE. Need to go to MacJab 2. Plugins, plugin data, settings global. Search for the flight recorder feature and increment the history size. Alrighty, that should be it. Now if we load into this save that we just did again, we should have enough. Luis is here. Yes, welcome. Nice to see you. How are you? What was your Saturday? This do we want to capture? Perfect. Everything's disabled, enabled here, I guess. Yes, it is. The correct engines are, yes, they are. Good so far. We can go to 65 degrees, I guess. And we can also time warp. 65 degrees. We are doing the same re-entry as we did in the last stream with the Starship, but we are capturing the graph this time. Because last time we didn't do it. And we just did it for the SLS re-entry. I just forgot it. That looks not so nice. If the sun is really low, the city light effect is kind of bugged in the latest Soul. That's a bit annoying. But yeah, we have to work with what we get, right? So let's not complain too much and enjoy re-entry. Hello, Rocket God! Welcome, welcome. How was your Saturday so far? That sun, love it. All good, bro. I hope same to all. Yes, you're a nice guy. As always. Here we are. Coming in nicely. Let's check if those settings are... They are not, of course. We don't want to get into our radio issues again. So, okay, all right. Look at that. Some nice riffs. You're playing KSP right now. It's Pan Zapka? Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Yeah, what are you doing? What kind of missions are you flying? That's a bit too much. Please, let's bring it down to 65 degrees again. That would be nice. Loving the clouds too. Yep. Reefs are too lovely. Yeah. They're not everywhere, right? There are some. The back. Now we are... I don't know where we are exactly. Above some big ocean. Whoa, why are you rotating? Stop that. Something just... some textures reloaded or something? We are getting more and more down. We are 3 minutes away from our periapsis, which is now at 140 kilometers? How did that happen? Wait, what's going on? That doesn't make any sense. Did we miss something? Periapsis is 60 kilometers. Why was it 140 all of a sudden? Doesn't make much sense, does it? Okay. These values make a bit more sense. Not sure what happened there. Okay, it's rising. Interesting. Why is that? Already went up from 60 to 70. Also, our apoapsis is rising. Shouldn't it go down? I'm a tiny bit confused. We always forget to disable radio comms. Now we have roll control back. Okay, now it's getting, our apoapsis is getting lower. That's good. Okay. Now we can properly do the coasting phase. Although I'm not super sure this is how it's supposed to work. We are rising again. Our apoapsis is going up again. Also, our speed is going up. Something's not right. Okay, now our apoapsis is going down again. And we are spinning. Why are we spinning? Time warp issues, I guess. Maybe 4x time warp is not the best choice for reentry. We did. I'm pretty sure I did 60 kilometers. I think we cannot do 4x time warp. That's the issue, maybe. Maybe that 4x time warp messes something up real bad. Because our apoapsis is rising right now. And now it's going down again. What is happening? What is going on? I'm confused. But it's now properly going down. So maybe at least 2x time warp we can make without breaking too much. In our why does this our periapsis is at 85 kilometers again? That's strange. That's Starship, because it's re-entering the atmosphere, it causes to explode to its burning on Beta, you are oh my god. Never mind. Yeah, we start to lose speed. That's a good thing. And we have our apoapsis almost inside the atmosphere. That's also a good thing. And our periapsis is going down. That's a good thing as well. I think after all, we will be able to make it, hopefully. For X time warp, maybe it wasn't the best choice. Time to periapsis. 35 minutes. That's nice. We can coast here for as long as we want. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Yes, that's good. That's the way we want to coast here. And the graph nicely displays the coasting phase now. It's just going to be a horizontal line for some time. And then when we lost enough speed, it's gonna drop us down. I'm gonna try and time warp 4x again. Just to save us some time. Hopefully it's working. At the Starship, it creates so much lift that we can just coast here for a long time. Okay, we need to do a little less time warping, because we're really rolling a lot here. Let's try to stop that a bit. Okay, that's better. Let's do 2x time warp. Maybe better than 4x. 4x is not the best choice. Okay, we're getting close to 70 kilometers, which is where we will start to see some nice re-entry plasma effects. And we also start to lose speed now. So also the flaps, they should now start to gain a bit more control, which means that maybe we can turn off RCS at some point. Save some precious delta V. Okay, we see, yes. We see plasma starting to appear at the rear flaps first. Bit afraid to turn off RCS already. Didn't go so well last time we tried. I'm trying. Working. It's working. Okay. No RCS. Look, Mom. Hands free. No RCS. Assistance. Purely the flaps. And as you can see, they are doing quite some work. All of this. Yeah, that's gonna be a nice graph later. Oh, we're losing speed quite rapidly now. The lower we get, the more rapid we can lose speed. So guys, if you are interested, feel free to join the Discord. We have a nice small community there already, posting their mission KSP mission screenshots, discussing stuff related to space games, let's say. Pretty nice little community. If you want to join, link is in the channel description. Also, sometimes from time to time, Mobot posted here in the chat. Oh, we are diverting from our desired heading. Let's turn on RCS again to fix that. We are 21 minutes to periapsis, which is on the ground by now. Let's switch through some of the Camera perspectives. One flap, the other flap, rear flaps. This is looking on the top side. I don't know what this visual glitch is. I've seen it already in the other save. This looks pretty cool. This, of course, so cool as well. And this one I like most. I don't know, is this the shadow of my vessel or what is this supposed to be? I have no idea. But I just love this camera angle. Okay. We're a bleeding speed. More and more. Off to the side by now. We correct that. That's better. Okay, this is going to be a splashdown, it looks like. And we might even have enough delta V to attempt a splashdown. It never works. we made it once after an hour of trial and error. Because the MacJab landing assistance, it works super nicely to land the Starship in a non-realism overall save. But with the realism overall save, the engines have a spool up time about 2 seconds. And this totally freaks out the MacJab landing guidance. So that actually never worked. There we are, we made it through the atmosphere. The dense areas, at least. We can now switch over to basically do the belly flop. Yeah, splashdown, as I said. We left the land way behind by now. At about 30 kilometers, we should be able to go almost horizontal. I don't know, but you look so kind. Hello. Ansa. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. How are you? How was your Saturday so far? You just don't have the best timing because you just missed Starship reentry. And earlier you totally missed the main purpose of today's stream, which is the SLS Orion reentry. If you are interested, you can watch it in the VOD later. Yeah, that's basically why we do, nice that you ask about the flight recorder. That's basically why we do the Starship reentry again. Because I want to see this graph of the reentry. Here it is not so interesting. Because it's not so spectacular. But for the Orion reentry, the double dip reentry, it was pretty much interesting. And of course, in my video later on YouTube, I want to do the comparison, right? Therefore, I needed the two graphs, and last time we did the Starship one we forgot to do the graph. So we did it again. This is now first time. Just ignore this beta and meta bots. they are funny, but their messages, they don't really make much sense most of the time. Anyway, we are coming down. We slowed down to 300 meters a second already. We are at 20 kilometers. We have 788 delta V's remaining. And we have 40 seconds to suicide burn. Yeah, we'll see if we can make it. I have not much hope, if I need to be honest. But yeah, that's how it is. "15 kilometers. 37 seconds. Oh, when we start time warping, that's not so good for our orientation here. Let's bring it back down with RCS. No, don't flip, thanks. Stay like this. Good. Oh, that's 700 delta V remaining. Let's see how that goes. 10 kilometer high. Is it worth to install Ferrum Aerospace Research? If you do anything with planes, definitely. Yeah, I guess for this reentry and the flap stuff, it's a required mod even, I think, to make it work. So yeah, I definitely love the mod. In my RP1, it's also installed in RP1, and creating all the plane missions, it's awesome. I love it. So, 19 seconds to touchdown. Yep. I mean, we would just give it a try. What can possibly go wrong, right? We just turn retrograde and fire up the engine, and then we'll see what's gonna happen. We are 2.5 kilometers down, 10 seconds to suicide burn. We can maybe already orient ourselves correctly. And then fire up the engines. It's like always. We are going to to crash. Of course. Yeah. But what I wanted to have is this graph here. And that I got. Love that. So let's see what we got here. We can make it a bit bigger, like this. So we started at our orbit of 200 kilometers, right? And we got our deorbit burn, got straight to our target periapsis closely, which was 70, 80 kilometers. And then we kind of, here you can see we start to lose in the middle approximately, or in the second third. We start losing velocity, speed, and then we coast. We coast horizontally for quite a lot of amount of time, and then we start to really lose speed at some point, and then we go down. And if you compare that to the double dip of the Orion, the double dip goes down to not so deep inside the atmosphere, so that it kind of starts to ditch the atmosphere and go up again. But not out of the atmosphere, just barely, and then it goes down. So a double dip. That's the comparison. So we have those two graphs now. Awesome. That was it. That's what I wanted to show you. And yeah, basically just for fun, we could do a super heavy landing. Why don't you add legs? I mean, it's just the splashdown Starship. You don't have legs, right? Wait. Oh my god. What word is correct? I need to check this. We have this. We have... How did it work? Engine config. Ah yeah, like this and then like this. Okay. I see. Not mapped to an action group. If I got this correctly. Okay, here we go again. We need to have this button here. Okay, and we need to know the timing for our suicide burn. Okay, let's make this work. Retrograde. I hope these seem to be correct. I don't know, maybe they are. Are not deployed. God damn it. Anyway. Believe you're good. Also going to be a splashdown. Ooh, what are you doing? Up? Is there a setting for up? Just up? Oh my god, okay. Let's go down. That worked. Yeah, funny. I think I skipped some messages. First time, oh no, here we are, okay. Splashdown, good enough for me. Burrito Shake, welcome. Human rated rocket. How is your evening so far? Why don't you add landing legs? Yeah, we got over that. Then there are some bot messages. What job do you have? Are you into aeronautics? I am actually not. I am a software engineer and I do apps, smartphone apps development. Kerbal space program, bigger is better. Welcome. Nice to have you again. You have a perfect timing for the end of the stream. Yeah. That is quite the timing that you have. But I can quickly summarize for you what we did. So the main purpose of the stream was to capture SLS or Orion capsule reentry. With some nice visuals, of course. But also with the flight recorder graph. So, welcome, Lucas. Welcome, nice to see you. The double dip maneuver. So you go into the atmosphere with the SLS, it generates some lift, it goes up again into the higher areas of the atmosphere. Just basically the first dip is only to lose speed, a lot of speed, and then you do the normal re-entry. And that went quite nicely. I was super happy with the result. And then, because we have that nice flight recorder graph for it, I thought, yeah, we didn't capture that with the Starship last time. So we did a Starship re-entry, which you missed as well. Yeah. It is how it is, right? We could do, just because it's fun, another Starship launch. Why do you need flight recorder graphs? Yeah, that's a good question. Basically, I have already recorded and scheduled one video where I do an SLS versus Starship or super heavy Starship, right? Comparison. And that first video compares the launch sequence, the launch visuals in KSP. And I thought the next video should be about re-entry, because those are my two favorite phases, launching and re-entry, right? So yeah, for re-entry, of course, I need the visuals of the re-entry of both, right? But also, I want to explain a bit in the video. Why is the Orion re-entry special? You do the double dip, and how do you explain the double dip? You best explain it with a graph. So, that's why I did it. That's the reason. I don't know. It's again a message from beta. Yeah. Good. Here we have our Starship. Let's do another launch with it. Just because you just joined, I want to give you at least some nice visuals. Maybe we can do a nice sunrise or sunset launch. Oh, that looks also already pretty nice, I would say. Yep, that's correct. That should also work. Yes. That's good. Looking good, looking good. And also in real scale, it works with the Canaveral mod. That's cool, because in quarter scale it does not work with the Canaveral mod, it's totally bugged. But here it looks quite nice. Okay, let's do it like this. I want to see the sun, of course, and the clouds, because that looks super nice. How do you calculate time before suicide burn? Didn't you not see? I mean, now we don't see it, because I will show you later. This is KER, Kerbal Engineer Redux. And it gives you all kind of informations, right? Delta V of your vessel, whatever, rendezvous numbers, heat information during re-entry, all super nice information. And it has also a land area. And in this land, maybe you didn't notice it, there it was. So here in this window, you see the exact number of seconds until your suicide burn. You also see how much delta V it will cost you, how long it will take, all that kind of stuff. We can do it one more time in the end, and then I can show you again. But for now, let's just do another Starship launch, shall we? Can I get a go from chat? What does the system say? Fuel systems, go. Autopilot, go. Staging, go. Chat, I need a go from chat. Chat is still considering some things. There is no go from chat until now. Chat is hesitant to give the go for launch. Okay, we have go. Attackman and Ansar, thank you. 3, 2, 1. All systems go for launch. Ignition. And let's go. Starship and Super Heavy taking off. We need RCS. I don't think so. Or maybe we do. Let's see. I just love the clouds and how the sun reflects on them. That's super cool. I mean, if you don't have it already, True Volumetric Clouds version 5. They are super nice. I mean, here already they are super nice, and they are like partially supported by Sol. There is no weather, for example, no thunderstorms. There is less volume in the clouds. I mean, True Volumetric Clouds version 5 on stock. Those clouds are really super amazing. But already here, they look so nice. I just love the clouds. To be honest, I can't really imagine playing without clouds anymore. I would absolutely miss them. It's the best. How much was it? 5 euros? 6? Invest it. You won't regret it. It's so nice. Yeah. The city lights, they bug out again. Here. Okay, here we go. Time to separate our boosters. Hot staging coming in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ah, that was too late. That was one of our engines, I guess. Yep. We lost one of the atmosphere raptors. Which is fine, which is fine. We want to do a booster landing anyway. Oh, this time it worked better. Okay. Anyway, we deploy all of you. And we need to go retrograde. Back to the KSC we need to go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We don't have all day. Okay, let's see where that takes us. Trajectories, where are you? There. Okay. We are on our way back. Retrograde, please. In real life, do they use the fins in the Super Heavy booster to steer the rocket, or do they just use the gimbal? Ah, there's no gimbal really. They use the fins, and that's what we are also going to do. We are going to use the fins, if it works. Maybe I have done something wrong. Are they doing something? I think they might be oriented wrong. This might be better. We might need RCS to correct it. Okay. Now we need this landing indicator thingy here. Yeah, okay, now it works without RCS. Good. So there you can see on the top now, 8 seconds until suicide burn. 4 seconds, 5 seconds, and we go and burn. Okay, that doesn't work. Why? What? Retrograde? What is it? What is happening? Why? Okay, that didn't do what it was supposed to do. That's gonna be an interesting impact. What? Why? I think I know. I think I know. Jump back to main, revert to launch. Jump back to separation. Yes, please. We do it again. Yes. So, retrograde, please. I somehow, during assembly in the VAB, I placed two of the fins wrongly, and I need to change their orientation now at runtime. It's a bit nasty. Don't need you, I need you, and now we need to burn. Okay. Retrograde. Okay, we need to enable all of you. First. Deploy, 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 and deploy. And now we need to find out which ones are wrongly oriented. So maybe we can... we have the other quick save already, that is correct. So, I don't know, it's either these two or the other two, but we'll see. They're doing something. I mean, up here they can't do so much yet. We need to get a bit lower first. So now you can see again on the right there, this window here, this one that I'm toggling right now. This is the one. It says suicide burn countdown, 45 seconds. Suicide burn length, 40 seconds. Suicide burn delta V, 1300. I mean, it gets less once we get lower into the atmosphere. Also, then we can try to undo flaps here. Seems to be doing quite nice. Yeah, they seem to be doing their job. Okay. Oh, we're drifting off a bit. But it's okay still. 10 seconds. Okay, it seems to do fine. 8 seconds. We are losing speed. That's good. 6 seconds. Let's get RCS to our help. That was too much. We're flipping. We are not getting a nice booster landing today, I guess. Let's just call it a day. Okay. Yeah, so at least I could show you a nice launch and show you the Kerbal Engineer Redux. What is it loading now? Oh, okay, I know. It's loading this save again. Close. Yes. Please. Thank you. Was also able to show you the Kerbal Engineer Redux landing information. That's nice. Glad I could do that. So, because it causes to crash into the... it's a meta and beta again. Okay, guys, thank you very much for joining. That was super nice. I achieved what I wanted to achieve today. Is that a solar panel here? Looks like it. No, it's a visual glitch. I was able to achieve what I did, what I wanted to do. The Orion reentry with all the nice visual footage that I wanted to have. So I hope I could entertain you a fair bit. I hope you had fun. And yeah, looking forward to edit those two streams into a nice comparison video. And yeah, ship it to you sometime soon. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see the video, right? And also, as I mentioned earlier, we have a nice little Discord community by now. About 60 or 70 people. So if you are interested in the progress and want to chat with us about KSP, KSA and whatnot, feel free to join there. Thank you very much and have a nice rest of your evening. I'm out. Bye bye.